Hi there, this is Nick Dutch doing a short video for Blasphemy Day 2009, being September the 30th. I'm not quite sure if I understand the rationale for having a day dedicated to blasphemy. For instance, each and every single religion is blasphemous to each and every single other religion. Atheism is blasphemous to every single religion. Agnosticism might possibly be blasphemous to every single religion, and there are practitioners within religions who often practice in ways in which people of that religion would probably disagree and would also be considered to be blasphemous. One could also say that all religions or spiritual perspectives are possibly blasphemous to atheism if atheism's alternative, if the thing which went against atheism could be regarded as being blasphemy. My point here is that every single day of the calendar, 365 or 366 in every leap year, is in fact a day of blasphemy. So what is the point in having a separate day dedicated to blasphemy? Is it there to promote atheism? Well, that is a possibility. But on the other hand, what is the point in having one particular day dedicated to the promotion of atheism? Does National Non-Smoking Day help people to give up smoking? No, it just makes people feel guilty for one day, and then they go back to their old routine afterwards. So again, what is the point? Maybe the purpose of Blasphemy Day is just to promote the ideas and workings of a certain Mr. Dawkins. Well, if he gets some kudos and a few more book sales from Blasphemy Day, then fine, obviously he can go along with it. But on the other hand, I don't really see the point. It may seem a little like one of those groovy demonstrations that people go on. You know, marching against this, that, or the other, marching for this, that, or the other right. It can be fun, it can be pleasurable, it can give people a feeling of self-esteem, but does it actually do any good? No, that's open to much debate, because demonstrations don't necessarily create any change. They can act as something to unite a movement, maybe, but do they actually cause any change? Now, in the case of atheism, in this particular example, a thing which one could attempt to change is the power of fundamentalism, possibly fundamentalist Christianity, possibly fundamentalist Islam. But when we're dealing with fundamentalists, we're dealing with people who have such a robust outlook upon the world that nothing could probably change it. No days of celebration, no protest marches, no nothing. These are people who have very strong dogmatic views and would probably, in the case of certain personality inventories, I think it's the California personality inventory, would probably rate very highly on the scales of both dogmatism and fascism. And as such, having something like a Blasphemy Day to try and weaken the power or weaken the grip of that these individuals have, or indeed to try and change their mind, would of course appear completely and utterly fruitless. For those of you who have chosen to take this day and to celebrate it as a day either of blasphemy or to prop up or fortify your cause, I wish you all the best of luck. However, I am doing this video because I'm merely asking the question, what's the real point? What's the real purpose? And who does this day of apparent celebration, actually help? These are the kind of questions which have to be asked under many circumstances, with many days of celebration and for and against many different social movements. Who are you actually trying to help? What precise good is this doing? It's probably going to fulfill one primary purpose, and that is to superficially and for a temporary period unite people who actually have very different views. Whether it will have some kind of uniting effect in the long term, I don't know, because there's so many different types of atheists and agnostics that I don't feel you could actually unite them under any particular united political group or social group. So anyway, just my thoughts on Blasphemy Day. I hope you enjoy your days of celebration and or rest and or work and or whatever the fuck it is you're doing today. Good fortune, God and or Goddess and or none of the above bless. Have a great day. Nick Dutch signing out for now.